Yo, how you doing? On September 19th, 2014, just got back. Yo, it is 9:15 p.m. right now, on a Friday. I just got back from my third day of training at the pizza place, which I am soon to work in, if I can be better, and I'm already on the way to being better. I got back, and unsuspectingly, because I thought I was just going to go home again with like a drink of water, and the great experience of having worked there, and I got $40. And I got there at around 4:10. I left at 9. My legs are fucking tired. So I was there for 5 hours. $40 for 5 hours. She's pulled it out, so probably didn't calculate it. Just 220s. It's about $8 an hour for a trainee. When's the last time I can spend 40 pretty quickly. I can take a really long taxi ride. I lose all my money again. So I got up today at 5:30 to go to school. AM. I got home, spent an hour doing shit. Contemplated not going back and quitting because I just like to do nothing. Kind of have that gym feel where like, oh, I can go to the gym today, but I don't fucking feel like it. I just want to stay home. And you know what? I've had that feeling so many times and I've listened to it so many times. And you know what? I do not remember a single fucking thing I did during those times where I've missed my stuff. So I thought, hey, I could do that, but what's that going to do for me besides just satisfy some feeling? And I fucking hate the idea of the feelings having control over me. So instead I went to the job, and don't look at this as, don't look like you're proud of me because I worked a 5 to 9. Sorry, not 9 to 5, a 5 to 9. Yeah. I dealt with the bullshit that is my school and its people, but I like the teachers. The teachers are a lot better than this year. I can't insult the teachers anymore because they teach a lot better. They're smart, or they teach better. They're smarter, and they teach things that are better. That's because I've taken harder classes. I'm in honors, I'm in fucking AP classes, and something like my teachers. It's not a fucking coincidence. My AP physics class is fun. Physics is fun. I love my teacher too. I used to think he was Russian, but I think he's Georgian. He's cool. He's a cool science teacher, man. Yeah, let's do an open notebook and open science book test today. AP, I like it. My GPA is 1.5. That equals to about a C. The college I can most accurately get into, which I want to get into, is a 1.9, and it is that low. Because you don't need to be smart to go to the New York Film School. No. I am, of course. I just found it stupid to limit myself on grades. Others do not find it stupid. So I'm going back to the pizza place tomorrow at 5 p.m. And yeah. What else is there? Let's give a school recap. Okay. I'm a bit tired, by the way. I asked to leave early because it's open for 2 hours until 11. Let's speak about this one girl I know. Her name is it starts with a C. I've mentioned her quite a bit, and I'm just here to give a perspective. Only a perspective. Do not infer a thing. Okay. Her name's Caroline. Ignore. Okay. And I realized that we're very much alike. I don't mean this as a positive thing that can go towards a physical encounter. No, I mean we're very similar. Yesterday, she has her birthday's on March 2nd. Mine's on March 13th. She has hazel eyes. I have hazel eyes. We have the same color fucking hair. They don't look too similar, but that's because I'm Italian and she's Jewish. But we look kind of. I mean, if you were to do a quick glance, she didn't have her glasses on. It may be somewhat similar. She has the same color eyes. I think I said. She told me I had green eyes, which is very. She's keeping the conversation on very minimal. Very, very minimal. Walk by me, don't look. That's that type of thing. Just an occasional blurting out a comment or two that's impersonal, pretty much. Brandon, you have green eyes, not fucking hazel. I'm like, you don't know my genetics. She ignored that. Yeah. I asked her when her birthday was. She said March 2nd. I said, you're 11 days older than me. And she's like, yeah, I'm older than a lot of people. So I'm going for positiveness here, okay? Nothing more. The only reason I'm mentioning it is not out of an obsession or a renewed feeling. It's merely out of a speculation. So yes, she's into philosophy. I'm into philosophy. She likes Eminem. I've liked Eminem when she liked Eminem a lot. I mean, there's all these similarities. I mean, her fucking driver's test is on September 30th. Mine's on September 30th, and she's going to the exact same fucking place that I'm going. How am I not more friendly with this person? I mean, there's many things else that she's alike with me. I don't understand it. How is... I mean, she just reminds me of me, kind of. She's just so alike to me and how I've decided to draw parallels. Maybe I want her to be like me. Nah, fuck it. She has more similarities to me than anyone else I've cared to notice. Kaplov. Her last name makes it so I'm always ABCDEFGHIJKL. I'm always mentioned after. Every class I've been in with her, I'm the name that's always called after her. I mean, there's just all these similarities. She's been in every other... Since 6th grade, she's been in every other of my classes. From like 6th grade, 8th grade, 10th grade, 12th grade. It's just fucking patterns. It's insane. I don't understand it. And they're always in like proximity or some shit like that. It's just weird. We're alike. She's smart. I'm smart. Philosophically smart. All this stuff. She's just more higher up on the social ladder. I just don't get how there's this huge fucking divide between us. And it happened after sophomore year. Or even during it, maybe. Because I was being fucking stupid. I think you really get along with her well, but... She wants to major in philosophy in college. I wanted to major in philosophy in college. I'm not just matching my... I'm not just trying to create similarities by pretending like the same thing she does. I mean, it's just possible. I mean, I told her... I mean, fuck, it's just... It happens. There's just... She like this, I like this, they happen to be the same thing. They were already predisposed likes which converge. It's interesting. I wonder what the culmination of these similarities will lead to, if nothing. I mean, at some point, do you think for the rest of my life I will never be friends with her? Until like I died 140, I will never speak to her in a kind way longer than a minute. Until I die at 40. Is that what's gonna happen? I've always had hope that maybe sometime in the future I'd speak to these people I used to know or used to like so much, or that I want to speak to a lot, and we get along eventually. But I'm starting to doubt that. What if I become fucking, I don't know, homeless or some shit? Probably not. Why is my nose suddenly so fucking protruding on my face? It's just like a red piece of shit. I finished the modeling thing. I need to go back for an appointment at a time I probably can't make. Oh, I have all these rappers I have. See, I've gone from fucking only Eminem in middle school to, you know, when high school started, I started liking Eminem's The Re-Up album because there were songs on there that were more fast-paced and fucking, they spit harder. And from that I got into Jay-Z, Biggie, you know, I've looked at big guys, Big Pun, Big L. Eventually got into all these guys who, you know, I didn't like Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt when I first heard it. I didn't like Dre's album too much when I first heard it. I liked some of Biggie's songs, but not most of them. Big L, I liked Big L by the time I found him out. Ice Cube, I didn't like him too much either. I mean, I bought their albums and stuff, but I never actually liked them, really. Then I started graduating, I started looking at more and more guys, more and more albums. And then in 2013 is when I really emerged in everything. But yeah, I stuck with those guys for a bit. I was more in the famous classical hip hop guys. Like, I didn't get much of Tupac till maybe the end of 2012. Was still focusing on Jay-Z and Biggie and Big L and Nas. Yes, I got his Illmatic album. I think I got one Wu-Tang album. Enter the Chain. I mean, I just got like some classic albums that people said were good, and I happened to like. I didn't like Arabian and Rakim because they're just boring to hear at that time. Then eventually, I started getting into the guys that fucking spit fire after I adapted that taste. Like Papoose. Fucking Crooked Eye eventually in 2013. got into Crooked Eye, all of those people. It's the guys who fucking spit it hard. Gangstar, he was more 2012. Freshman year, just one of his songs I had, but yeah, I started getting into all these guys. I don't remember everybody, because Crooked Eye and Major. Then through Crooked Eye and through the other guys, I started enjoying the spitting hard, so I got to Royce, I got to appreciate Cannabis. I found K-Rino, so then after those guys, I stemmed into more of the underground stuff, the less known hip-hop. And I started looking up best underground albums. I found some A$AP Rock. By then I already had all the Wu-Tang and Nas albums. Eric B, this underground guy's Idea, Atmosphere is like last week. And now I'm pretty much devoting myself solely into underground shit. Just the weirdest shit. A guy named Buck65. Fucking just the weirdest things I'm looking for that are still good. I mean, I don't want weird with like fucking blue eyes and fucking clown hair. That's with white, like half your face painted white with like a dick sticking out of your fucking armpit. That's not what I want as weird. I mean just weird, like ideal weird, where it's still good and deep, but it's just so different. It'll make you like space out. And so I don't want one that's like I don't want that shit. It's too weird for now. Dipping into the abstract hip hop. Fear I've reached my limits on space on my iPod because I am fucking full many times. And that's where I am now, into the deep abstractness. I've even ventured off into the classic rock. I listen to all types of fucking music. It's just rap. Doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm giving a fucking history lesson to those who are like, oh, Brandon, why are you so hip-hop loved? Why are you such a hip-hop lover, man? Because this is why. Alright. I'm done. I wanted more videos of my face, like the Bronze series. I like that series because every week or so, every couple weeks, I take like a 30-minute video of myself just talking. That was always fun, wasn't it? I did the coolest shit with that series. The series that no one saw yet. And I can't do it now because one, my camera on my computer isn't too good. Or I don't have any good applications to use it on. And, yeah, I just don't have a computer set up like that. My camera, put it on my TV and sit by a chair. It's not, that's too limiting. My hands are, so, see that red mark? I hit the pizza oven. It fucking hurt. It hurt in a way that it felt cold. That's not permanent anyway. Okay, goodbye. 29 minutes of battery left. 9 hours of video. I can shoot 2 Lawrence of Arabias. Plus an hour and 40 minutes. What's weird is I see this face on this camera and I don't see it as me. I know it is me, but I see no familiarity with it. I just see a recording. I don't see myself. I can't visualize myself. I just see something. I just see a person. I know it's me and that's why I like it, but it doesn't feel like me. Now I might say I'm having some existential crisis. Even though I just guessed the meaning of what existential is, but it sounded right when it went there. I'm having some existential crisis where I'm feeling like I am not representing myself accordingly. It's just that it already feels like I'm watching a video. It feels like I'm watching a pre-recorded video. I'm not even watching myself. I don't feel alive, really. I feel like I am that. I'm seeing myself and how I'm speaking, so I just feel like I am already in this camera. I don't feel like I exist outside of this camera right now. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be deep either, or trying to make myself sound so profound by saying all this shit. That's why I don't record it, because I find it interesting to hear later. I mean, imagine if I didn't say that. Imagine if I didn't say that kind of deep shit, or profound stuff. I don't do it to try to sound profound. I do it because something interesting I want to point out is that I turned my TV on by accident. You don't know though, because the TV doesn't exist in you, motherfucker. Should I shave? Whatever. What's funny is you in the camera will live longer than I will. You will be you longer than I will. If I want to see you again, just look you up in 20 years, how I'm all different, just watch this. That's how I see you again. Because from this moment on, I'm trapping you into here, unless I lose you and delete you. Which is likely. It's likely when you lose all my fucking shit, then I'll be left with nothing. Nothing but my scattered mind. Yesterday I was walking with this girl in the hallway from art last year, Crystal, and at the drink. And I was tired. I didn't have much to say. She was carrying a coffee. So I was just talking about dumb shit about the class and how reprising my joke of last year where I said she should drink Crystal but not in school and blah 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 blah. And then I ran out of shit to say. So I asked her, hey, on Monday, if you bring me a coffee first period, I'll bring you a slice of pizza. And that just carried on until we drifted off at the downstairs. I don't know. Maybe I'll get her coffee. I'm not gonna get her a piece of pizza though. She says she doesn't like pizza. And who wants a fucking cold piece of pizza? I would have gotten it on Sunday if I go back to my job. I've taken a fucking slice back with me. I would have. Alright, I'm done. That's worrisome. I don't want to fucking burn. I mean, I've already burned this finger. Yesterday when Tuesday when I fucked up cutting that pizza. I'm done. Bye. Bye. They charge you. Sick of myself. I feel like the longer I record, the longer I'm with someone, because I feel like I turn the camera, I'm alone again. Because this can be viewed by as many people as there can be in existence, in all possibility. But when I'm alone without the camera, it's only me to know what's happened or how I've experienced it. This, I can be with the fucking world at once if someone desires to make that true. But I, in the physical form of right now, outside this camera, cannot be with others right now. I'm with myself. And if I keep thinking about the girls I don't have, I'll just make myself sad. Sad in a way I can't fix. I can't just walk around Stanford at 10 p.m. looking for girls to be my wife. That's not gonna work. Girls that are smart and shit. It's not gonna work at all, is it? Of course, the more I think about it, the more importance I place in this girl. The more I'm gonna suffer without it. Like in how I see someone being on like the Tonight Show, posting their book is such an insignificant thing to do, because I already see the Tonight Show as something insignificant. But when I meet the person in person, they place so much importance. It's like, oh my god, the highlight of my career. I went on the Tonight Show to give me the whole story of their background. I was saying, oh, so hard taking it off. I used to put flyers everywhere. Blah, I make calls to people saying, hey, you want this, you want this, you want this. And finally, I got so big, I got a date on Tonight Show, and they showed the interview. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Yes, that's me. And I got like thousands of units after that. Like, they just add importance to things I would see as insignificant. Like Nietzsche. I thought he was no one. I didn't even know who he was until I read up on him, read how good he is as a philosopher, how much he's respected among philosophy. Like, the more I know about philosophy, the more respected he is. Same with rappers. I see Tupac and Biggie, oh my god, they're just two fucking guys. Then the more and more I get into hip-hop, the more fucking I'm like, holy shit, these guys are amazing. These guys have been legendized. They've been martyred. I mean, you can just hear a name, and a name won't automatically bring fucking importance to you. You gotta know what surrounds it. And so, yeah, same thing with girls' money. You hear girls and money so much because they're so universal among men that you just can't help but place importance in it. I mean, I can disregard importance in money right now, but not in the women. Even though I can logically overcome it, I can't emotionally do so. So I'm saying emotions controlling yourself. But now I'm done. I'll go get some videos of women. Yeah, that's a great replacement, right?